welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the collection that L'Oreal just launched a little bit ago. This is going to be all about the new Lumi Glow collection from L'Oreal. Now in this collection there are 4 products that L'Oreal came out with. I only purchased 3. There is one more that I'll insert a picture of right here. It's like a loose powder. If you saw my last drugstore haul, I will link that down below as well if you have not watched it. I picked up some other good stuff from the drugstore too. But in that drugstore video I explained to you guys that I normally don't use like loose shimmers on my eyes, loose pigments or anything like that. And then I don't really have like loose body powders either. I didn't see a point in purchasing that product. So I unfortunately will not be reviewing that product for you guys, but I do have the other 3 products. So if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts on each of these products, if you guys are interested in seeing which ones I think are worth it and which of these are not, then just go ahead and stay tuned and keep on watching. Okay, so just a little bit ago, L'Oreal released the Lumi Glow collection. If you guys have been a fan of L'Oreal for a while, you know that they had a glow primer or like a Lumi primer that's supposed to be like luminous for priming your skin before foundation. It's a big selling product. A lot of people really liked it throughout the years. So I don't know what took them so long to kind of expand that Lumi line, but they did, and they came out with like more highlighting products. These are all products that are going to give you a glow. These are all products that are going to highlight the face in some certain way, and some of these you can use for your body as well. I know a handful of you guys requested me to do this video because there were so many products that came out in the collection that you kind of wanted to know which ones are worth it, which ones you should try out and stuff like that. And I also wanted to do this review because I was kind of curious as to how these highlighting and like shimmering products were going to perform. As of recently, the drugstore has been coming out with a lot more highlighting products, but for the past couple of years they've kind of missed the mark a little bit on certain, like, you know, liquid highlighters and cream highlighters and stuff like that. I kind of wanted to see how a big brand like L'Oreal was gonna produce like highlighting products that were, you know, in cream versions, liquid versions, and how they were going to actually perform on the skin. So in this video I will also insert clips of me testing out the product so you guys can see how it actually performs in action, and so you guys can see like the buildup of the product and stuff like that. The first product I want to talk to you guys about is the Lumi Glow Amore. These are the glow boosting drops. I actually purchased all of my stuff at Walmart. These drops, they only released 2 colors. So I have the color 507 Daybreak. This one is more of like a pinky pearl kind of shade, but they also have another color that they released in this line, and that one's called Golden Hour, which is more of like a warm sun-kissed gold kind of shade. And I will insert a picture of that one there if you guys are curious about that. And different stores have different prices for them. At Ulta, these drops are currently $14.99, but I think when I bought mine at Walmart, they were like $12.99. $11 or $12.99, something like that. But off the bat, I have to tell you guys that those reminded me a lot of the Cover FX custom enhancer drops. These were huge for some time. These are the really like metallic chromatic ones. These reminded me a lot of these, or like trying to be a dupe of these. And I purchased this one. I honestly didn't have high hopes for it. I bought it, but I don't really use it that much because I don't want like a hella chromatic like glow to my skin, you know what I mean? So I didn't have high hopes for this, but I was actually very surprised of how much I really like this product. It's actually what I am wearing on my lids today. I did a couple of ColourPop eyeshadow, then what is on my lid is this one right here. Like I said, this one is a kind of a pinky pearl, does come with an eyedropper. It is a watery formula, but as you can see, it's not like so watery where it just drips down completely. And then when you blend it out, it's not gritty at all. You don't feel like any beads or like pearls, or sometimes, you know how sometimes like highlighting products can feel chunky or glittery or like there's sand in it. You don't get that at all with this one. And you do get a really nice glow right over here. You guys can see that right there. But what I like more about these versus like the custom enhancer drops, and I will do a side-by-side comparison, these custom enhancer drops, this one right here, these custom enhancer drops are a little bit thicker than the L'Oreal ones, but as you can see here, these custom enhancer drops are like more metallic than the L'Oreal one. So the L'Oreal one does give a glow, does give a highlight, but these custom enhancer drops are like hella chromatic, hella like metallic, you know? As much as you blend them out, you still get that like shiny reflection, like mirror-like almost. and I realized that I don't really like that for my skin. The parameters of my face are very dry, but everything else on my face is oily. So when I put like the custom enhancer drops underneath my foundation, you see so much shininess that it kind of looks like I'm sweating. With this one, it doesn't, because it's more of like an actual pigmentation glow versus like a shiny metallic properties in it. L'Oreal ones aren't subtle by any means, but they are a little bit more subtle as compared to the custom enhancer drops, if that makes sense. I feel like with the L'Oreal Lumi one, not only is it much cheaper than the custom enhancer drops, but I get so much more use out of this one because it's a little bit more subtle and less metallic reflective than these. If you guys don't really have that many like reflective drops like that and you've been wanting to get into them, I would definitely recommend these. So moving on to the next product, let's talk about the Lumi Glow Nude Kit, because I know that this is probably going to be the most popular item that people have questions on. This is what it looks like. I got the color Sun Kissed, and they also do have another palette, but it's more like cool tones. I'll show you guys. You guys can see right there, it has like white, it has like pink. This one is a little bit more cool toned and like I think for lighter skin. That one's called Moon Kissed, but this one is called Sun Kissed. This one retails for $14.99 at Ulta. I'm pretty sure this one also retailed $14.99 at Walmart. Don't think L'Oreal had come out with a highlighting palette or even a highlighter before. I saw this one, I was really excited about it because the last couple highlighters that the drugstore has released, like the Wet n Wild ones, have been really good. The Master Chrome from Maybelline has been really good. I figured that this one was going to be really good too. To mention, this also kind of reminded me of another very popular highlighting product from Anastasia. This is the Anastasia Glow Kit. This is the That Glow Glow Kit. This is from Anastasia. This is the L'Oreal one, and it kind of looks like it. They're not exact dupes of each other, but they both have like this bronzy kind of shade right here. They both have that yellow shade, and then they both have the like more pearl shade. So this one reminded me a lot of this one. So I'm like, if this one is really, really good, it's gonna be a dupe for this one. However, this product sucked. I don't like it and I don't recommend it to you guys. There's just so many things that are wrong with it. First and foremost, there is no pigmentation in this product. The colors are beautiful, they look super nice, but let me just show you. No pigmentation. Like barely any pigmentation. And that was me like dunking my fingers in there. I'll show you. So you can see a little bit because, you know, there are colors, but you can barely even see that. So there's absolutely no pigmentation in this palette. You really have to dunk your brush in there to get anything. And then when you apply that onto your face, it really emphasizes every single one of the textures. And you can even feel it when you're feeling these powders. Feel gritty. They do feel a little bit chunkier. They don't feel as smooth as like the Anastasia powders. They don't feel as smooth as the Wet n Wild highlighters. Don't get any pigmentation. And if you do end up getting pigmentation, it is going to emphasize everything that you have here. I tend to have some texture around this area, and then last week was that time of the month, so I did have breakouts that were coming out here, and this definitely emphasized them. Another thing is that you can't build this product up. There are some highlighters that if you apply it and you want to just hit like, you know, a specific area a little bit more, or you want to add a different highlighter or build it or layer it or whatever, good highlighters allow you to do that, or they kind of like sink into that product as well and then sink into your skin. This one does not. It like almost sits on top of the surface, and if you try to go in more than once with it, it looks cakey, it looks powdery, and like I said, it is going to emphasize all your texture. Like I said, this product is $14, but I think you can save yourself that extra $10, $8, and just go ahead and pick up the Wet n Wild highlighting powders. These are phenomenal. Save yourself the $14 and pass up on this product because it's just not good. Okay, and then the last product that I picked up from the collection is the True Match Lumi Glotion. I got the shade 903 Medium Glow. Looks like they have 4 different shades. They have a fair, a light, a medium, and a deep. I got the medium one here. And this one is another product that I was actually pretty surprised at, that I actually really like. When you pump it out, it is a cream product. It's not liquidy at all, doesn't run on the skin or anything like that, and it does have a little bit of a medium tint because it is the shade medium. When you apply it on your skin, again, you'll have that kind of medium tint to it, but then you also get this really nice glow. Tint isn't so apparent that if you have like my complexion and you use deep, it's gonna look dark, a hint of a darker undertone. It's not like the Cover FX Custom Enhancer drops where, like I said, it looks like it's chrome or like super reflective or anything like that on the skin. It's just a nice subtle glow underneath your foundation. And even though it is a cream product, it blends out so nicely. It doesn't feel gritty, and it doesn't feel like it's clogging up any of your pores or feel heavy on the skin. This one kind of reminds me a little bit of the Temp 2 BoxyCharm Liquid Glow that you guys know I absolutely love. It does run more. This one's more liquidy than the L'Oreal one, but when you blend them out, they both have kind of that same kind of effect where when you blend them out, they both kind of give your skin a nice healthy glow to it. This one I do believe is like $24, and I think it may even be like limited edition and such, but this one isn't, and this one retailed for $12.99 as well. It doesn't make your foundation look so oily or so glowy to the point where it looks like you're sweating. It does give a nice glow to the skin underneath the foundation. And what I really like about this one is, like I said, I do have an oily kind of T-zone and middle area, but the parameters on my face are dry, and it worked for both. I kind of just like rubbed it on my entire face, and it didn't emphasize any of the dry patches I had. It didn't like seep into those fine lines or anything, but it also didn't accentuate my oils in any way or make the foundation like not wear as long as normally it would. Alright guys, so those are my thoughts, my reviews on this collection. The consensus is if you are going to pick up any of these products, I totally recommend you pick up these two, the Lumi Glotion and then the Glow Amore drops. And I recommend that you guys pass on this product. I didn't like this one at all. It just doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. And I think there are way better highlighters, like powder highlighters at the drugstore, and they're much cheaper than that palette. If you guys picked up any of these products, leave it down in the comments below. I definitely want to know your thoughts on it. Maybe we had the same opinion. Maybe you like a product that I didn't like, or vice versa. Totally want to know, so leave that down in the comments below. Also leave it down in the comments if you guys purchased that like loose shimmer. Am I totally sleeping on it? Do I need it? Let me know. Your Snapchat, Instagram, that stuff is going to be left down below for you guys, as well as coupon codes to help you save some money. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe before you head out, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.